Is he for real? Did y'all hear that? Maybe I heard that wrong.
One of the last years of my prime. I think that's another statistic number. And I've always been a part of beating the odds in life. So being around my kids it gives me even more and more time in my youth.
Whoa. Take this back.
I don't even look at it like that because I don't feel like this is one of the last years of my prime. I think that's another statistic number, and I've always been a part of beating the odds in life. So being around my kids it gives me even more and more time in my youth.
Fifth. All right. I got to take a swig. I got to take a swig after hearing that bull crap I just heard right there. Are you kidding me? It's that black tea. Woo. Oh, we finna go there. Don't worry about that. Oh, I tried to do it. Honest, I did. I tried to be the nice guy today. Be Mr. Positive Man. I've tried. Honest, I did. I tried. But when that man stood there and did that and said those words, I couldn't believe it. This man, 15 years into the NBA, and this Jared Hilton person believes LeBron James is still in his prime. In the past 2 years, LeBron James has declined dramatically in defense, uh, explosiveness as far as slam dunks. He has a few of those here and there, but conditioning wise, he breaks down and can't play 4 quarters. He's leading the league in minutes. And since he's leading the league in minutes, it's actually affecting his play because he's not productive. He's not even guarding the top offensive player on the other side of the ball. And yet, and still, he believes he's in his prime? What prime is this? Offensively, he's unstoppable. He just got swept in the NBA Finals. He done lost the last two. Do you realize that they won one game in 2 NBA Finals? One doggone game. He's ranked 308 in defense out of 400 players. It's a team sport. You're absolutely right. And that's why they lose, because he doesn't play a team sport. He plays a LeBron sport. Offensively, he's unstoppable. They've been stopping him pretty good to me. His problem is he can't stop nobody. He's still in his prime. Out here dressed up like he Malcolm X. Got on a suit and a doggone glasses and everything. That don't make you smart because you wearing some glasses. Sit your butt down. Put an end to this Sugar Ray stuff tonight. You see him with them suits on. I don't understand why people wear them suits and they flooding. They be sitting up there flooding. When has it been cool to flood? But you afraid you're gonna get the bottom of your pants wet? So you gonna make sure they don't get wet by flooding them? Nobody want to see his ashy legs. Oh, it's actually four All Stars, Marlon. They actually have four All Stars on the team. And you said his teammates can't compete with three All Stars. Well, let's see what he had. He had Derrick Rose. He had Dwayne Wade. He had Kevin Love. How many more players did he need? He had Clam Chowder on his team. He had Jeff Green. He had how many players do we? How many guys we got to keep giving this guy? He had three All Stars on his team. Kevin Love, him, and Kyrie, and he ran Kyrie out of town. After Kyrie won the championship for Cleveland and brought the trophy home, you ran him out of town. Y'all won one game and you ran Kyrie out of town because you couldn't guard Kevin Durant for 2 years in a row. It was your assignment, LeBron, and you s the bed on that. Wouldn't have happened to Jordan. Wouldn't have happened to Kobe. And you think you in your prime? Shut Kevin Durant down. Prove it to me, Bama. Show me, Bama. I don't believe you. Show me. You got to show me, Bama, in his prime. In year 16, you still believe that's the delusion. I've been watching my son play. He's in the seventh grade. Watching my son play, making me, think about me. And, I'm still in my prime. Ain't in no prime. If you mean primal, yeah, you're a dinosaur. Shoot. LeBron lose chips all the time, B. In your prime. I wouldn't have his shirt if he was still in your prime. This is why I have this shirt. Because you are not in your prime. If this is your prime, you're gonna be doing a lot of more crime. And I'm gonna be sitting there clapping because I enjoy it. LeBron lose chips all the time, B. He'd be all right. He sucked, right? LeBron James voice. Bruce David, you already messed up. You got two first names. You're confused. You're already thinking LeBron is better than Kobe. That's why you got two first names. You're all messed up. Go have a seat. Now, now that we back into the game, Kyrie might win a chip before LeBron. That's what I know. He might win one before Bron. Might win one with Boston. Four All Stars. You made my point. Okay, LeBron had three. So what does that matter? The team with the most All Stars win. Y'all keep telling me Draymond sucked. You think Draymond sucked, don't you, Marlon? Kyrie was an all-star before LeBron even showed up. You told you got up too early, Marlon. Go back to bed. So you don't believe Draymond Green is an all-star. Okay, so you down to three. So Kyrie, Kevin Love, and LeBron was on the team, so it's 3-3, right? So they got three all-stars, they got three all-stars. That's what won the game, right? No, it's how they played the game. That's what done it. It was the gameplay. Do you think Klay Thompson was dominating in the NBA finals? He wasn't. Neither finals was he was not dominant at all. He played great defense and he played within the system, but Klay Thompson wasn't the reason they were winning these games. It was the bench. Hey, thanks, John. I appreciate it. Payday, bro. Here you go. Well, thank you, John. I appreciate that, man. And for the rest of you guys, y'all can hit up the super chat just like John just did. You know, it don't matter amount. It's just showing love. You too, Bruce David, coming in here with two first names. Talking about LeBron better than Kobe Bryant. No, you ain't feeling right. Is it David Bruce or Bruce David? I don't know. You confusing me now. Two first names coming up in here. LeBron lost weight. He gonna be quicker. I don't care about him losing weight. All the weight was what was helping him. They gonna be like, get out of here, old man. Falling down. And he's gonna eat a steak, old man. Them young boys gonna. You think you see? That's the thing about it. You think you can still roll mentally. Your mind ain't. It's still the same. Your body is not. Yeah. Until you see somebody 21 and 22 years old galloping past you and they barely spent any energy. They like, pew! Oh wow, what was he thinking about? But it's funny to me because LeBron be dead serious. He get in that stance, he be like he really finna play some D. And then they hit him with one cross. Next thing you know, he chasing the play. That Indiana series, man, I swear I laughed so much because it was ridiculous. Everybody who had LeBron on them, it was like, oh, I got LeBron. Let me hit him with this cross. And I mean, it was a simple cross. Office Depot hit him with that about 500 times in that series. He got by LeBron every time. He couldn't even guess right. I'm like, just make a choice and go with it, bro. Don't just stand there. And it was like nothing he could do. It was like his feet was in cement right there in the floor. All he could do was react. He was that bad. And see, the other players can't tell him he sucked defensively. So it becomes like a joke. He's complaining about what everybody else needs to do. Man, you need to go hit the hole, dude. We got it at the 3 in the full. When you shut somebody down out here, we got a 504 every time because you can't rotate. Once you rotate, then you start talking to me. How dare you say that to me? I'll be real easy. We're out here playing trying to win. I don't know what you doing out here. We don't know what you doing. But I'll tell you one thing, this guy ain't in his doggone prime. I'm still in my prime. That just shows you the delusion, using a 7-year-old as motivation. Your seventh grade basketball game. These guys are just learning the doggone game. Yeah, watching my son, them. I'm getting motivated. Stop your lying. Stop your lying. Stop your lying. This is all your ego talking right now. It's that LeBron James ego crap all over again. And he's getting ready to shovel a whole bunch of it down your throat. It's nothing but garbage. 16 years in the league. There's no way he's going to be in his prime. So don't anybody believe that crap. Completely not true. This is the best. I mean, look, he left the Cavs. They're probably the best. They're better off. We'll see how many panic attacks Kevin Love had this season. Watch how they mysteriously disappear. They be like, "You haven't had an attack all year." Nah, I really haven't. I don't know why. Because the dark, stormy cloud is gone. Now you can get back to playing actual basketball, doing the things you learned to do when you was in school. Oh, they've been coming, Mark. I understand. I need to go to sleep. I've been up all night. All night. We've been at it all night, burning the midnight oil. We don't stop. But for LeBron James to sit here and lie to the general public, that was insulting. Leaving the Lakers alone. Ooh, you done started already? Claiming him as a player? Leave my Lakers alone. Who talking about the Lakers? I have not mentioned the Lakers since he been on the team. We've been mentioning LeBron James. There is no Lakers right now. How dare you talk about my Lakers? We like Lakers. Who mentioning them? It is not sunk in that he's a Laker now. No, he's LeBron, and he's gonna be wearing a Laker jersey, but a Laker he'll never be. How dare you say that? I'm surrounded by real Laker fans. They don't want him. I'll tell you that right now. And that ain't even got to be. They are way more extreme about it than me. I told you, dude said, "Hey, I'm not real. I'm not watching the games if he's playing." That's passion. That's somebody who means something. They like, look, I'll sit this out. They can have the lead. They can have it. That's dedication, man. Are you kidding me? Somebody saying they would sit this out? Like, I will sit out for 4 years. He preparing to sit out for 4 years. And he's like, I'm a Laker fan. I won't root for nobody else. I ain't gonna root for Golden State. I ain't gonna root for nobody else. But as long as he got on a Laker jersey, I am not rooting. I said, I can respect this guy. I can respect him 100%. That's a real fan. He ain't finna go for this airbrush garbage that they trying to pull over just to make some money. He ain't one of those. He's a real one. And there's a lot of real ones out there. And see, them real ones are the ones that's out there defacing that doggone. You insulting them. They take that to the heart. Now, it's these new millennials who all, and I don't blame them. They grew up watching LeBron James. That's what I'm saying. If you're 21 on down, I understand you rooting for LeBron James. I really do. So if you guys are 21 years of age and you're rooting for LeBron James and you're like, we love Bron, I understand. I really understand. You guys have watched this guy for 15 years of your life. You were little kids, not knowing anything about the game, So you grew up watching this guy, and you really don't remember the Kobe era. You don't remember the era with Iverson or Vince Carter. You don't really remember that era. You mostly know this guy here. People who could go back further than that to the Jordan era and everybody else who've seen this basketball when it was played at this level and seeing how they played it with Iverson and all these guys. When we see LeBron James, we're like, huh? Really? No. Sorry. We've seen better. Sorry. I've seen a lot better. So when I say, nah, I know exactly why. It's all for basketball reasons. Now, the things he do off the court, like the school and everything else, I love these things that he do. Believe me, I do. I love these things that LeBron James do off the court. Off the court, he's amazing. He's done a lot of amazing work outside the court, but I judge him as a basketball player. But we're going to get into why he does those things too. See, there's an old saying that even the devil do good deeds sometimes. Not saying LeBron is the devil. So I got to be very literal with you guys. Is what I'm saying is there's things behind it. Even though he does these things, he needs to do these things for his own self. He used this. He loves the praise. He feeds off of the praise. He needs it. LeBron needs to be praised all the time. He loves it. He loves self gratification. So he'll do something charitable just to keep his name out there because he's got the drug. He built this school. All the school has is big posters and paintings of LeBron holding a trophy all through the school. All these pictures of LeBron. It's like your vanity knows no chill. It has no chill to it whatsoever. New York Giants Pride 365. I see you. Thanks for the donation in the super chat. Once again, all you guys here, you guys could donate in the super chat. It's open. You can give $1, $2. It don't even matter how much you donate. Just showing love to the page, keeping the show afloat, keeping the lives going. People start donating. I start doing more lives. That's just how it works. Because I'm investing my time doing this. Yes, Miami was his last prime. Ever since he's been out of Miami, when he came back to Cleveland, even that first year, he was done. Done. His best years was in Miami. He was leaping out the gym, could nobody touch him. He was flying sky high and all that, but he learned how to shoot better. He learned how to recognize defenses. I saw improvement in him once he got to Miami. Now, the person in the chat just said it was because he was on performance enhancing drugs. Me, I think he was just taking supplements. Were they legal or illegal? I don't know, but I believe he was taking supplements to keep his body in shape. So I would never insinuate that, you know, he was on roids. Everybody else does. I don't. They thought I did in one of my titles. The Cavs don't need him back. They're actually a lot better off. The owner didn't care if LeBron stayed or went. Thanks, Marcus Scott. I know. I I told him it was more videos coming with me and Floyd. Me, Floyd, Jay Prince. I mean, I've had a pretty interesting month, haven't I? Me, Floyd, Jay Prince, everything I've been telling y'all has been happening. So even today, I told y'all about Pusha T. People didn't even want to believe it, and now they're seeing it. It's official. He's canceling a lot of dates on the tour. They rescheduling everything. I tried to tell him what was happening. That scorpion sting is a mother, boy. They said they wanted a surgical summer. I'm just reporting the news. I told you what was gonna happen. That's right, Isaiah. They're gonna try to do that city by city. And Floyd's putting up money, James Prince putting up money, people putting the money where their mouth is. So now it's time for the government to do what they're supposed to do. Everybody's stepping up now. Don't so they can't say, well, we need the people in the community to do this, and then that way we'll know they're doing it. So now you got to do your part. Floyd gonna put up the money for a lot of stuff. Believe me, he cutting a check. We ain't gonna tell you the amount. I can't even tell you the amount. But he cutting a check. Jay Prince is cutting a check. People bringing a bag. So the money is there. The money ain't the problem. It's up to the city of Chicago. It's up to these government officials. And if they don't deliver for the people of Chicago, it's on them. You see, that's the problem. People like, man, y'all depending on the government, man. Forget the city and the government, man. Forget that. We got to do it ourselves. No, they get paid. See, this what ticks me off. They get paid to sit there and do nothing, and you want to give them passes and want to put your own poor, struggling brothers who ain't got nothing to give anyway. You want them to give up money. You see, that's the mentality of stupidity. They get paid to do your job. What you gonna let them go? Hey, no, don't government, no, don't get them. No, get up and do your job. They pay you to do this. Y'all elected these people, and that's what I'm saying. This is why things don't get done. We always looking at the next guy next door and talking about what he got. How you gonna buy a car, man? He done got him a new car. He should be donating some of that money, watching his pockets. But the person you put in charge, who's supposed to be giving you your stuff, you ain't fighting them. Now let's get back to Bron. How many of y'all feel LeBron is still in his prime? Solo TV, I have a problem with sleep. It comes at the worst time. I'll be with a girl talking, and I'll be, and she'll be like, oh yeah, because I went to get my hair done, and then I said, oh god, I should have got my nails done, and I'm gone. This happened last night. She was on the phone. I'm trying to do, you try to do the quality time, do a hood story live with the Cavalier Charles. How many more Cavalier stories can I tell? I can't understand what you said. Did you ever get left on read before? I don't know what kind of slang that is. You would have to explain that. But I fell asleep on her. She was on the phone. I had it on speaker and she could hear me snoring. So I had all these text messages. Have I ever been curved? Yeah. I was been curved a lot of times. I was like, let's go to the movie. She was like, cool. Somebody said, hey, yo, I got these tickets to go see Kevin Hart. She was like, okay, hold on a minute. I'm gonna go with my girl. Hey, I would have done the same thing. Already done a Mission Impossible review on the movie jump. So you gotta understand, I'm not somebody that cares too much. Like I'm not all emotionally caught into this, like, hey, what's going on? This is some good. What are you doing to me? I got other options. I'll be like, "Hmm, let me see my Tuesday night girls can come on Wednesday. I'm okay. Did I see J. Rose response this morning? What was J. Rose responding to, Mr. Bailey? Was he responding to my video or something? Or talking about, oh, you talking about what I was talking about with the charter school? Jalen said something about it. Oh, man. See, I told you LeBron was dissing him. Y'all didn't believe me. What did he say, Mr. Bailey? So what did he say? What happened to Mr. Bailey? Oh, pretty much I said the same thing I said about the funding. Oh, okay. I can't wait to go back and hear what he said. I hope they replay it. Ooh. I never saw Kobe say that Tatum should be a Laker. But that's Magic's fault. Tatum should have been a Laker. And I'm quite sure that when they went into this draft, this is what happened. He was the guy that was supposed to go to the Lakers, and he still might. Magic wanted Lonzo Ball because they thinking about numbers. Lonzo Ball is going to do numbers as far as um, commercials, hits on ESPN, LeVar Ball there. They're going to get a lot of internet buzz. Jason Tatum don't bring that. So it became a business proposition to have Lonzo Ball on the team. Ticket sale. Lonzo last year, they sold out so many tickets. People showed up to Summer League to watch Lonzo Ball, to see what he was going to do. It was all about Lonzo. He had a reality show and everything. But the thing is that he was never going to be in Boston. Boston was taking Jackson. Tatum was going to be in Phoenix. What's his name? John Jackson? John Jackson was coming over to Boston. They were finna tell him they were finna draft him and everything. They had a meeting that he was supposed to come to, but he was late coming into the meeting. He overslept or something, and he came in late on the meeting. Josh Jackson, yep. He came there. He was supposed to be Boston Celtics guy. They were finna draft him. They weren't finna draft Tatum. He came in late to the doggone meeting. He missed his plane. So he had to catch another plane to fly out there to meet him. And they were ticked off that he missed the first plane. Right. Snubbed the practice. He missed the plane. So they were like, uh-uh, this ain't the guy. We drafting Tatum. We drafted Tatum. Tatum showed up in game 7. Brown is the guy that went missing. He can't, they got to get rid of him the first thing smoking. I'll be like, anybody want Brown? I'll do it after he have a big game. Be like, he got to go. He nice? Yeah, he showed you how nice he was when he blew that doggone series. I ain't tripping, Max. He called Jaylen Brown cost you the series. He cannot drive to the hole. He can't do nothing. What? People are so. LeBron must think everybody is stupid, and he try to keep everybody stupid. Did that man just say when I joined Miami they were under 500? Mm-hmm. All they had was Dwayne Wade. He act like he just went over there by himself, and then they just start winning. You went over there with 3 All-Stars and made a whole big super team over in Miami. Because Golden State already had a winning team, what does that mean? If you take a whole bunch of All-Stars, if I take the Golden State Warriors and put them in Cleveland jerseys, guess what? Cleveland gonna be a super team. I could take the Golden State Warriors front big 4 or 5 players they got, put them on the Chicago Bulls, and guess what? Chicago Bulls will have a super team. Be like, the Bulls only won 20 games last year. Then they got Kevin Durant, and they just took off. Forget Steph Curry and everybody else on the team. You see what I'm saying? You listen to that guy will keep you real stupid. And then I gotta be out there battling these idiots in the bar. Yeah, Miami was nothing till LeBron showed up. They only won an NBA championship before he showed up. But okay. Shane Battier, Chambers. They brought in Mike Miller, 3-point shooter. Chris Bosh, Hall of Fame player, all-star from the 4. So you got 3 all-stars, the big 3 on the team. He couldn't beat Boston, so he had to go make a super team so he could beat Boston. And he barely did that. Lost in the first round to the hapless Dallas Mavericks, who had one superstar in Dirk Nowitzki. Jason Kidd was old and on his last leg, and you got waxed. Did they win what, 1 game or 2 games? That's it? And they were the big 3? What happened? What happened, man? What happened? What happened to the king? Where was the king? Everybody was balling except for the king. If you mean balling like he was crying, that was him. But to his credit, I will give LeBron James credit. He was able to swallow his pride and realize he wasn't as good as people around the world were saying that he was. And I told you this. You guys never knew what actually happened, and you guys didn't want to believe it, thought I was lying. But he went to Shane Battier, and Shane Battier and him had a conversation. He wanted to get better. He wanted to get better. And to his credit, I noticed he got better at recognizing the defenses. See, you could tell when a player don't know the defenses or they don't know the sets because they're like drifting out there. You ever watch a basketball game and you could tell when the team is not running plays? You see when some everybody's just playing. Nobody's running plays. They just running like a regular five pickup game. You can tell by looking at it. He said, "Yeah, the Knicks." Oh, for the last 8 years. I'll be forgetting you from New York, so you know all about it. He's like, yeah, the Knicks. Oh man. Oh man. That's funny. Oh, oh man. Max is oh man, you broke my son. Oh, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. Oh, well, anyway, LeBron realized that he needed to get better defensively as far as recognizing what they're doing to him on defense. So he didn't understand the type of things that they were doing on defense against him and how he was being lured into positions that he wasn't his strength. He still don't understand. What? Shouts out to Joseph Bailey for that one. I'm at the barber shop singer. You should put it on speakerphone so they can hear it and get some education up in there. Because I'm quite sure there's a lot of idiots in the barbershop. Believe me, I had to leave the barbershop. People be talking so crazy. I'll be like, did y'all even know what y'all talking about? They just repeat the last thing they heard on Sports Center. They be in there cutting hair. Yeah, Brian, they gonna make a run. They might finish fourth in the West. Yeah, people gonna count them out. They're gonna be good. Yeah, man, because they're gonna pick up some other guys, man. Yeah, they gonna make some moves. Oh, thanks, Mr. Carter. Shouts out to Mr. Marshall Carter. No, but he did get better because when they played OKC didn't really do it. So that was a much easier thing for them. But LeBron recognized certain traps and knew not to go in them. He started to see what sets they were in and was able to understand it a lot better when they won the championship and when they played against the Spurs. He started to recognize some of the things that they were doing against him and said, I'm not going over here because I'm gonna get trapped. I know this guy's gonna come for the help. So he's able to understand it a lot better now. He's way better at recognizing it. Golden State is very smart in disguising the help. So, and he's not physically able to keep up with what's going on. Like he was younger then. So his athleticism was at an all-time high as far as energy level. He could play a whole game. No problem. Play a whole game. And he's not a liability. He can keep up. He can go back and forth on the court. Now his athleticism is he's slowing down. So all the things that he didn't have, as far as he can't fall back on, like, okay, this is gone. So I can fall back on this. He can't do that. He plays one way. He'll mess a whole play up. He's going to play off the ball this year. It's going to be really interesting to see because he is not an off the ball basketball player. So it's going to be really interesting to see how he plays off the ball with Rondo or Lonzo bringing the ball up because Lonzo cannot be on the court and not bringing the ball up. That doesn't make any sense. So this idiot, Falcon Z, you think everything is points, do you? LeBron should be averaging 45 points a game. Really, he should be averaging 45. If he's averaging 30 the way he sucked, he should be averaging 45. Imagine if he could shoot. Who just turned 30? Who is he talking about? Is he asking me a question and answering it himself? Or is he talking to somebody else? He's like, how many Lakers games you been to? That's right, zero. I'm like, is he answering his own questions? What's going on around? Who's he in a battle with? I'm like, he's just over there going off. You asking me? You just answered the question. You just answered it. You answered for me or something. You just said, "Yeah, that's right, none." I'm like, did I say that out my mouth? You've been going to the game since you've been 5, and you still don't know what's going on in basketball. Shame on you, Falcon Z. Because the first thing should be out of your mouth is Carcino. You are absolutely correct. Anything else that's coming from you right now is lunacy. You've been watching the game since 5. 5 and ain't learned nothing. How many games I've been to, dude? That's too many to count. I've been there before you was probably born. I seen Magic and Worthy. I seen real ball playing. I'm not speaking on your team. I'm speaking about him. Why do you keep thinking this guy's a Laker? He's not. He's a guy, he's LeBron James. He's going to be wearing a Laker jersey next year. That's it. He is not a Laker. Not him. Why would you want to? Because LeBron lose chips all the time, B. Haven't you learned? LeBron lose chips all the time, B. You want him to be making this face in a Laker jersey? Watch game 1. It's coming. Then he's gonna get rid of everybody you like on the team. Ingram, gone. Kuz, gone. Rondo, gone. All by the All-Star break.
Because I don't feel like this is one of the last years of my prime. I think that's another statistic number, and I've always been a part of beating the odds in life. So being around my kids it gives me even more and more time in my youth.
Bull crap. 16 years in, you're 308 in defense. You think that's gonna improve? You think it's gonna get better with age? It don't. You're 34 playing against guys that's 21 and you trying to keep up with them? Delusion. See, that's part of LeBron James' vanity. He's very vain. Like I told you, he does a lot of good charities outside of basketball, and that's good. But we know about it because LeBron brags about it. You know, normally when you do good deeds and things off the on the sides, you don't let that come into the play as far as the public. That's stuff you do because you care, you involved. If somebody want to talk about it, oh, he talking about the school thing right now. Let me go over there. Where's it at? I just turned over there. Where's I don't see him. Where you see him? It say first take. Oh, it's okay. I see one right here. Watch out for this guy. I mean, I don't want to be on the other side. Look how excitedly he gets up. He's like, yeah. No question. That's me beating my chest. Didn't get a chance to rest. Let him fix the sled. Exactly. The whole group gets a little time off. All right, coming up. Thank you. The NFL's new helmet rules are causing confusion around the sport. We're going to ask John Fox, who will. Hey, I want to hear what Jalen said. You right, Damian Lyles. He should be 1-8 in the NBA Finals. He should. I don't even think he should get one. But the what's his name one? They won that. The OKC one. Thanks to Wade. Yeah, I want to hear Jalen talk about LeBron. Because I told you he was dissing Jalen Rose. And dissing, how you gonna diss this man's charter school? After what they done did for Detroit. You see what I'm saying? It's that vanity. Always that vanity. He going to open this school. It's got third and fourth graders. He's gonna pay for them to go to college. That's wonderful things. But then the school is all about him. All through that. Paintings on the walls, all the pictures, all LeBron. Why you don't have Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, uh, uh, Frederick Douglass, other great other people that are not LeBron James. Why they're not involved? Yep, I brought it up yesterday when he made that comment. Jalen Rose must have saw my video yesterday, and he caught wind of it too, and he felt the same way. I'm like, man, he dissing him. Oh, it's the funding. He got more money than Jalen Rose. He make more money than Jalen Rose in 1 year. Are you kidding me? Jalen Rose wasn't no mega star in the NBA. He ain't make a ton of money like that. Are you kidding? He ain't got LeBron kind of money. But they have a chartered school that's actually passing kids with honors. They're graduating. They had their first graduating class in 2015. Oh, is it on his website? Let me see. Jalen Rose website. Okay, I got Jalen Rose, the rose that grew from the concrete. I'm seeing power promo. Power promo, power promo, power promo. What am I looking for? What am I looking for here? Mike B, what's up? Well, you didn't say charter school website. You said Jalen Rose website. All right, here we go. I'm gonna go right here to the Leadership Academy. It's on his website. Let me see the foundation. Better yet, okay, let me click on here. It takes me all the way there. Okay, okay, I am here. What am I looking for, Max? No, that wasn't Max. That was Joseph. What am I looking for here, Joseph? I guess Joseph is gone. I was waiting to see what he was gonna say, but Houston just signed Melo for, was it for the amount I said, 2.4 million? Why would John Fox be there? He should be enjoying retirement and never thinking about football ever again in life. 3.4. They found another million to give him. They just paid Clint Capella 90 million. This owner then lost his mind. This general manager, they really think they finna win the championship this year. That's gonna be crazy. I hope they realize that. Whew. Mm. Oh, people talking about birthdays. Do I know this person? I got so many friend requests. It's crazy. Marcus said, for the last time, you are not a Laker fan. Hey, don't forget to hit up that super chat. Hit the donation for that. That was live. For the last time, you are not a Laker fan. Melo is doing his thing. Way to go, Melo. You done milk this thing to the to the T, baby. Melo said, "Hey, this is what it's all about, baby." Melo finna play for 30 something. He finna lead the league this year, making the most money in history. Well, everybody's getting ready for the LeBron James interview. LeBron James finna do his interview and talk about the Lakers for the first time and talk about that school because LeBron is vanity. You say he giving back 2.4 million. Why you say that? Yeah, we talked about that yesterday. Jalen Rose ain't getting no love, none. Jacoby showed him some love, but I'm like, he worked for ESPN. You would think that ESPN would be the main people backing him. They like, nope, you Jalen Rose, and it's Detroit. We don't care. I predicted that y'all gonna win one in the LeBron era, but you'll be happy with that. That ain't got nothing to do with the Lakers. That championship won't have nothing to do with the Lakers. That'll be all about LeBron. Believe me, trust me. It's not making your team better at all because in 4 years he's gonna be gone where y'all gonna be. Back in the sewer. He's just using y'all so he can get him a ring. I'm hearing Kobe finna come back for one season. He gonna try to get in shape and play one season. If Kobe, I'm like, no, that no. Uh-uh. Kobe does not need to come back. And that was something, boy. LeBron wife, you could tell she don't even want to be there. She comes showing up in some house shoes. Ray is back. Where you been, Ray? You have to recuperate after all that you put down. Shouts out to Ray Williams. His money went through. His y'all said he was faking when he was making the donation. He was not faking. I appreciate it, Ray. I know you probably had to recoup because that was a wild that was a wild trip you took us on. And I was like, man, I was worried about Ray. I'm like, I'm worried about Ray. He been gone for a while. I'm like, man, I hope he recoups. I hope he all right. And what does that mean, Kev? He won a championship. It all stops. So did Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. What does that mean? You guys keep creating stats that don't exist. Crazy. Right. Bill Russell's done it. Who else? There's plenty of players that have done it. It's not even a stat. Been flying, been working, been missing. I've been missing your lives. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for the donations, man. I appreciate it. That's right. You tell them, Valentine. I should get that shirt. We ain't about stats. We're about facts. That's what it's about. LeBron is the only player in history to eat a box of oatmeal before each Friday night game on TNT. Yep, that'll be a stat. I'm off for the next 2 days. Uh-oh. Ray is off for the next 2 days. We're gonna have to hit Ray up and be like, all right, Ray, this is it. Dennis Rodman versus LeBron James. Ooh. See, there's the thing. Dennis is a utility man. Dennis Rodman can score whenever he wants. His style is more like Draymond. Dennis Rodman can do anything he wants on the basketball court. Endless with energy. Defensively could shut you down. He could run the defense, but Rodman could score if he needed to. Oh yeah, LeBron been ready to fight him. He's been ready to fight him completely because Dennis would have gotten his head, and there was nothing he could do about it. I bet you $1 million right now, LeBron James don't win no 3 rings with no Lakers. I guarantee you that right now. We can bet that now. Get your bag ready. Bet you whatever you want to run, he ain't winning no 3 rings in no doggone Laker uniform. He can bring Bernard King back on the court. It ain't gonna matter. It's gonna be Steph Curry, LeBron, and Kevin Durant are on the same team. I'd be like, they're not gonna win. By that time, I probably shut the NBA off. Oh, he got Dr. Martin Luther King up there right next to him. Then there's another picture of him with Muhammad Ali. He's got a painting, then he's got Muhammad Ali up there. So it ain't, but it's all big, gigantic posters of LeBron's everywhere, pictures and paintings. He's like, let me bet that too. So what's on your mind, Ray? What is it you want to talk about this week? You got 2 days off. Oh, LeBron improved. He 308 in defense. He was 316, but he jumped up to 308. I think he made a defensive play where the other guy fell down while he was guarding him. So they bumped him up to 308. What's up, Trill City? You sell merch tees for LeBron lose chips all the time, B. Oh, you want me to sell the merchandise t-shirts? That's just too much. I would have to be running around my whole day. If no, that's too much for me. Right, but I would need them to sell every day. I would have to have somebody in charge of running these t-shirts. Have them shirts ready by October. We don't need any excuses. A lot of business decisions that he make, I can ride with him. I can vibe with those. How I know all these people, Ray? That's quite easy. I've been in boxing. I've been knowing Floyd since 1995. Jay Prince, he used to manage Floyd Mayweather, so I met Jay Prince through that avenue, and it's been the same ever since. Everybody's been a connecting piece. So many people connected. So, but the majority of them I met through. You got to remember, Kale from Kenyon and Kale grew up around the corner from me, and there it is. Yeah, that's crazy. Somebody smuggled a shark out of the doggone. They didn't smuggle a doggone shark out of the doggone aquarium. They rescued the shark and brought him back, but why would you be that stupid to do that? Oh, thanks, Ray. I see you back on the roll again. My goodness. Another donation in the super chat. I appreciate it, man. Because they've been trying to do a lot to shut me down, bro. You don't know what we've been going through this past 2 days dealing with them. Oh, Charlemagne's lawyers. Mostly it's been Charlemagne's lawyers. So we got a whole bunch of them. They are all teaming up. But this one has been more like Charlemagne's lawyers. Oh, and without a doubt, the story of the year so far. The story of the year right now is Vin Rames. I was watching him before he was advertising the movie Mission Impossible, and he had some charity thing he was doing on Undisputed. So I saw him on Undisputed. Then next thing you know, I see Ving Rhames, and Vin Rames was going home or something. Oh, okay, that's what's up. But Vin Rames is going home, and while he was going home, his house, I guess his neighbor next door called and said there's a large black man breaking in the house next door. All of a sudden, police officers show up at his house, open the door, and put red laser beams all on his face, and he's in his house. Then they went to ask the neighbor. One of the guys recognized it was Vin Rames, so they told them to lower their guns. Then they go next door to ask the lady who called them, and she don't remember the incident. She was like, I don't remember us doing that. Ain't that crazy? I'll try, Tim. But that's crazy. That is like really nuts that happened. This happened just yesterday. They had guns drawn all on him. And he just opened his house door. And somebody recognized him, like, wait a minute, this dude is on, this man is on, what's his name? Like, this is the guy that's in the movie I'm finna go see. Now if you go into the situation where you got you got Vin Rames in there, can you imagine Ving telling the story? He going in there, and Ving was in there when this thing was going on, and he's seeing all these cops with red lasers coming up in there, and he opened his car door, I mean his house door. They must thought he was one of the characters in his movie or something. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm about to get medieval on your ass. I ain't through with you by sight. I open my door in my own home. It's 3:42 in the afternoon. And when I get there, I open my door and there's the policeman. I'm not even safe in my own home. It don't make no sense. But you got hillbilly boy next door decides that it's a good idea to go and call the authorities on a black man. This big black man been living in this house for years. That's all right. I, you know what I'm saying? It's okay, because I'm going to get medieval. I'm going to go ring her bell, then I'm going to call 911, and then I'm going to say, there's a white lady, big fat white lady living next door to me. Or I don't know. I think she's breaking in the house. And I want to see them go put the guns on her. Or I might get some of the pipe hitting brothers from uptown to come out here and run a train on the homegirl. You hear me talking? You hear me talking, hillbilly boy? All the movies I done been in. You don't know me. See, I tried to be a good nigga, but I can't because of bitch ass neighbors like you. I don't want to live like this. I'm out of here. So you see my man coming in like that, Big Raves coming with the with the whole lines on him. I mean, that ain't the kind of guy, the neighbor you want to have upset with you. Especially if you sent the cops on me, my neighbors when they wouldn't be able to breathe. During the Mayweather McGregor fight, I guess they was mad McGregor lost, so the neighbor told me to shut the F up on doing a live stream. They have been living in fear ever since. They have been living in fear ever since. They are scared to speak to the black man that lives across from them because they are surrounded by two other black families. And they know they like, oh my God, that black man is still angry. They try to be nice to me. I was riding by the thing, and I'm, you on Fifth and Cicero? You what? You mean 55th and Cicero? You said Fifth and Cicero. Oh, Falcon out here making bets he can't cash. I think Jalen's talking about LeBron's school finally. I want to hear what Jalen say. Come on, Jalen, come get him. Come get him, Jalen.
One thing quickly, education, I think, is the biggest gift that you can give young people, and what LeBron's doing is so special. We'll continue to talk about that. But Jalen, let's talk about your most influential athletes of all time coming off of what LeBron has done.
Absolutely. So I'll talk a little bit later about like just being a founder of a charter high school and the impact that has on the community and whatnot. But you're talking about LeBron James, it made me realize that I stand on the shoulders of giants, and so does LeBron James. And I just wanted to acknowledge a couple of individuals that inspire me for whatever it's worth. And these names speak for themselves. We talk about Bill Russell's championship 11 and 13 years.
Go ahead, Jalen.
Been so much more than that as an activist. And how about Colin Kaepernick? Here's a guy who took a knee a couple of years ago, hasn't played in the NFL since, and that topic still permeates throughout the league. So I know this is a little bit rushed and I can't really do it, but like a lot of those guys really just inspire me. Yeah, we have as much time as you need here. So,
Let's hear it.
Bill Russell and Kareem and obviously Smith and Carlos at the Olympics, all influential in their own ways, in different times. And we live in a different time now. LeBron James lives in a different time. As you stand on their shoulders, he stands on the shoulders of many of those as well. And as a consequence of that, what he's able to do because of the circumstances he finds himself in, that had it not been.
You was talking the main one from Detroit. Oh, I'm trying to think. Who was the main one?
I didn't hear a word that he said there about that.
Falcon ain't even made one donation, so I wouldn't honor his bet.
He was talking about how he could only get to school on certain days. The bus didn't run to where he lived, and the teacher said, he's a really smart kid. If only he could go to school more. That's a reality I can't relate to. I can't fathom that being the world that you live in. But there are people who live in that world, and LeBron James understands it. And so for him to be putting as much as he is of himself into creating a different reality for people who live that way, that's the best thing he's ever going to do in his life.
Oh, you stayed in the D, right by the old Motown Records building. I stayed over there too.
Charter schools, being the founder of one, zero state funding for our facility. Okay, and in the United States, it's alleged that in 20 years from now, public schools will not have the ability to even pay for sports for their students. Just think about that. Public schools probably won't have sports in 20 years in the United States of America. And so this level of progress that I'm seeing from LeBron James, I always appreciate the athletes that were socially and politically conscious. And I want to use this opportunity to introduce the world to somebody. You guys know who Jeffrey Daniel is? I'm not sure I do. Okay. He's the guy that actually invented the moonwalk. Michael Jackson popularized it.
Yeah.
So yesterday, as I saw I Promise Schools trending, I thought about all the people that inspired me to have schools, had schools or been in education or in politics. David Robinson, who's been on this program. Kevin Johnson. Andre Agassi has a school in Las Vegas. Pitbull is doing some things in Florida. Sean Combs has a school in Harlem. So I wasn't the first by any stretch of the imagination to do it. But the fascinating thing is doing it in 2011 as a player that didn't win a championship, that didn't make all-star games, is not regarded as one of the greatest players of all time. But LeBron James is. He's now Michael Jackson. So he now has popularized what I've been doing that was considered something that was just happening in a bubble almost, because I'm not one of the greatest athletes of all time.
That's right, Jalen.
I'm proud of him. I'm proud of the achievement.
Yep.
Influence in third and fourth grade, as you mentioned. A lot of people don't realize this, and it's a sneaky misnomer that a lot of people dispute. How prisons are built and what the capacity of them may be in the future, a lot of that comes from third grade aptitude scores. That's how they realize how they're going to fill prisons, based on third graders taking tests. So that's the first thing I saw for LeBron. That's a big mission, and I bought that mission. I influence high school kids. Their issues are a lot different than third grade kids. And what's unique about our school is we have a 9 through 16 model. We're not just graduating the young people from high school, we're also looking to graduate them from college. So this is the first year that I literally have 400 in the building in high school and around 300 in college, community college, military, or trade school. So our model is officially been built out. What you're doing is remarkable. And
boom, boom, boom. Take that, Bron. Take that. Take that, Bron. Just what I told you. Now, LeBron James just dissed this man out of his own vanity, talking about we're not a charter school. We're not a private school. We're a real school. We're a public school. This man said that in his whole interview. Why can't you just dwell in your little vanity that you have? Why do you have to go and disrespect charter school? Like he said, they got zero state funding. Why you dissing them? Zero state funding. And they made it happen with zero state funding. LeBron gets state funded. He putting in money, but the state and the government run the school. He's got a 93% graduation rate. Oh, Jeffrey Daniels. Jeffrey Daniels ain't even the one that invented the moonwalk either. He isn't. He's just the one Michael Jackson got it from. People in the ghetto, we were already doing that. It was called the slide. Michael Jackson named it the moonwalk when they saw him do it. It was already in the movie Flashdance. They were spinning on their head and everything in Flashdance. That's how people in the Midwest even saw that and knew what was going on out there. It was called the slide. Everything they have in the projects in the hood, people already was doing the dance. Jeffrey Daniels is just the one that Michael Jackson got it from because he saw him doing it and was like, what is that? Michael was, oh my God, that is great. That is strange. Oh my God, that is strange. You got to teach me. I want to do that on stage. I love it. Oh, I love it. I love it, Jeffrey. I love it. How do you do that? She says, I love what you get in Woo! She says, I know. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Who remembers? Oh, wait a minute. I got a special treat for y'all. This is a special treat. I'm going to find it because I was going to make a video about this. The time Marlon Jackson thought he was Michael Jackson. For one moment, he just freaked out and thought he was Michael Jackson. A lot of people don't remember that. Now, let me see if I could find this. It'll take some time to find. But Marlon Jackson, I don't know who Falcon arguing with. Okay, let me see. Gosh, I can't find it. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find it. It is the funniest thing I've seen in a very long time. Yes, I found it. This is it. Yes. Marlon Jackson is going off. He's thinking he's Michael. And he's like, what is Marlon doing? Why? Look how they looking like, what is Marlon doing? You gotta, Michael, like, let me get out there to try to make him not look crazy. Like, all right, let's get back to it. Marlon just going into a thing. Marlon, like, I'm Michael today. I'm Michael today. I am Michael today. And nobody's gonna tell me I ain't Michael. I'm taking lead. They like, what the heck? Joe Jackson was gonna come out there with a shoe in about 5 minutes. Mike had to come out there to make it look like he wasn't crazy. He was gone. Marlon was, I'm Michael today. I'm in the lead. They were like, the heck is going on with Marlon? That's how Mike was looking at him like, what's going on with Marlon? And Mike was like, all right, well, let me go out there and try to dance with him. Hopefully he snap out of it. He went out there dancing with him. Everybody cheering. Hey, all right, like, come on, let's go, Marlon. Marlon still. I'm in the lead. I'm Michael today. They screaming for me. He was just stuck doing the same move. Man, I'm like Joe Jackson. When they came off that stage, I could see Joe Jackson waiting right there with the pistol and the doggone shoe. As soon as he came off the stage, Marlon, if you ever mess up my show again, get over there. Mess up my show. Get my okay, all right. I'm gonna show you, Marlon. No, Daddy, a grown man. Now you can't be whooping. Hey, boy, you want some of this? You better stand back. Hey, Marlon, mess up my show. Get over there. Hey, get out of the way, Tito. Tito, get out of the way. Oh, Randy. You want some too? Joe gonna get both straps. He gonna get this strap and the other strap. The whole you at bay. I'm telling you, don't try. I'm telling you, Jermaine, don't try it. You've been asking for this one for a long time, Jermaine. You better stand right there. Shoot. Rest in peace to Joe. I'm telling you, they probably buried him with his pistol. Joe probably in the grave. He probably in the casket, just like this. Somebody dig it up and try to open his casket. Pah! You got it rigged to blow. Joe ain't nothing nice. Yeah, rest in peace, Joe Jackson. I know Mike is probably in heaven right now singing songs with the angels. And here comes Joe. Man, this is heaven, huh? Oh, yeah, y'all got a band up here? Where Michael? Michael, yeah, come on, boy. Hey, it's a pop. Yeah. Yeah, everybody doing good, man. They doing good. They miss you. They really miss you down there, boy. Woo, boy. You big in life down there now. Yeah, we finna get everything cracking up here in heaven. Yeah, Prince somewhere up here. You ran in them yet? Yeah, we can probably do some music together. All right, let's get to work. Get some of the managers over here. Get in this background. Don't do some background danging and singing. We're gonna put this thing together, man. It's gonna be the greatest thing. We need rehearsal. I mean, Dad, God doesn't like God don't what? Don't like what? He don't like Joe Jackson? He don't like no music, he don't like the Jackson? Shoot, I just wish your brothers was up here. They'll be up here in a minute. But right now, we gonna get this thing going. Get them trumpets over here. They all blowing at them golden gates. Man, we'll open them gates up and start letting some people up in here. God, Joe, Joe Jackson. He'll be, Dad, I don't think this is a good idea. I don't know who he beefing with, Ray. God gonna be, Michael gonna be, I don't think he likes your energy, Dad. Look, don't talk back to me. You get over there and sing them, get ready to sing them records. I'm looking for Rick James. So he get over there, he gonna be, I gonna be Anna Mae, is that you? He gonna be, hey, that's me, it's Joe. Joe, you up here? Yeah, I'm up here, man. What's going on? Where everybody at? Man, I'm just telling Michael, man, he about to get it in a minute, boy. You see, they gave me my strap when I came up here too. I got the strap. I got both of them. I brought it with me up here to heaven. I gonna get some order up here. Man, they got an angel that do that, man. He be raining down sofa and everything. Well, he get in my way. I got something for him right here. He ain't gonna stop this rehearsal. We gonna get this thing cracking up here. Man, I'm looking for anime right now. I'm trying to get my little thing going on here with these angels, man. I'm trying to tell them that we can go ahead and do this thing, man. We can go out and do some shows out here. And, we got people out there in them clouds over there. Yeah, we go over there and get this thing cranked. Man, that's what I'm talking about. Michael, what you doing, man? Go on. I told you, get to work. We over here talking right now. We talking business. We trying to put together a show or something up here. We gonna get Rick James. Rick James up here too. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, it's a lot of people up here, man. We gonna have this place cracking. We gonna open these gates up, man. Put on the show, man. Get the venue, man. It's gonna be going. We could charge them through the door. Ain't no money up here though. Oh no, they got something. Yeah, I just got here, man. We got to get to work. You talk to God? Yeah, I'll talk to him in a minute. But we gotta get this thing. Man, you are the super chat king, Ray. You are definitely one of the super chat kings. I got some other people that donate, but they donate like heavy. But you come in with them pop, 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 pop. You keep them jabs coming. He said I got trapped in my own imagination about Joe Jackson. Yeah, it just turned into a movie. I would have traded Kyrie too. Why? Because he gonna execute y'all. It's gonna be like Uncle Drew all over again. Cross, cross, cross. I would watch that movie in a heartbeat. Joe Jackson goes to heaven. I front row seats. Front row seats. He would pull a pistol on God. Look here, God. You been up here for how long? I just got up here, man. We just trying to do some rehearsals. I need some of these angels and these trumpets out here blowing. We need to gotta get this thing recorded. They'd be like, there's no studio. There's no music. He's like, look, I'm trying to hold you at bay up here. They be like, Joe, they finna send you down to hell. They having a talk right now that you disturbing the energy up here. Oh man. Forgive me. I'm wailing the blasphemy right now. Yeah, I was just showing the clip of Marlon over there trying to be Michael and didn't want to get off the stage and didn't want to get back to the show. That's how all this started. When Marlon thought he was lead for about 5 minutes. Marlon, mm, I ain't going. He breaking the whole show. I can just imagine the beating he got when he got off stage. Because Joe's in the back of all those shows. Yeah, Marlon spazzed out too. And I'm quite sure when that show was over, he got a nice shiner. He probably had a blackout for the next show. Say yeah. I bet you he knew his place from now on. You would watch me do stand up, my stand up would be outstanding. Yeah, see, it's hard for me to do stand up because all my stuff is like I'm what you call around the house funny. So everything in the house is funny. All the events and stuff that happen. So the people that'll be up there, they be like, "Hey, man, you were talking about me." I'm sorry, but that was funny though. That wasn't funny to me. I went through it all. She stabbed me with a rusty screwdriver right in the butt. I was like, "That was funny." She shot you with that nail gun. I laughed. That screw was rusted. I had to go in there. I had an infection. I was in the hospital a week. I mean, that was funny. Are you kidding? Marlon right now, the whole Jacksons are screwed up. Jermaine Jackson is really screwed up. He looked like a cartoon character. He looked like somebody took a black eyeliner and drew a line for his hairpiece. Jermaine is all messed up. And he was the greasiest faced man I've ever seen in my life. Can you imagine? That man probably used a whole can of grease. He probably still using Dax or Murray's grease. I need sporting waves of Murray's. They're gonna be like, sporting waves is out of business. I need a can of sporting waves or a can of Murray or some Dax grease. Okay, well, we got a can right here. Good. I need the whole can. God, give me another can. This is just gonna hold it in. This is the holding the place. The other one is going. This is my system. This is why my hair is perfect. Give me another can. No one can normally last you a lifetime when it comes to wave grease. He'd have had two cans in there and be like, okay, now my finishing touch. Give me some baby oil. The baby oil gonna make it shine. That's the secret ingredient. Now it can't move. It's bulletproof. You can shoot this with a bullet. Bullets bounce off my head. Yeah. Now you got oil all on his face, and he be out there the oiliest man in America. Jermaine Jackson hair did not even move. It was a windy day. His hair was still standing there like, bulletproof head. Only one person head I think was just like him, and it was Cool Keith. But Cool Keith always kept changing his stuff up. Oh, you about 16 times him. Falcon ain't put up no donation yet, so how he gonna make a bet? I'm like, you ain't even made a donation in a super chat. Not $2, not one, not nothing. How you talking about betting somebody? Like, we're gonna do Bitcoin. Are you trying to say that's a family? Well, his last transactions went through. Y'all was saying they were fake last time, and he wasn't faking. He's spending the kids' money, Ray. We're broke. A bunch of high rollers and y'all broke. I know you got some. What you got on my 40, homie? Nothing, man. Debo. Yeah, bunch of high rollers and y'all broke. Debo, man, why you be tripping? What's up, y'all? What's up, Stanley? What's up, Red? Thanks for the bike. Man, Pop's tripping. He told me I had to come down here and get it back. You know I wouldn't even trip. What bike? The beach cruise. What I've been asking you about. Oh, I ain't know you wanted it back, homie. It's right over here. Back. You know, it could be like both ours. You know, we just keep it at my house. Oh, damn! You just got knocked the butt out. It's my bike, pump. You want some of this too, old man? Nope. Oh man. On the ground, people watching me throw Floyd throwing money, and I'm right there. But remember the girl in the green I was telling you about? Who on my arm? Who on the arm? The girl in the green. The girl in the green. Girl in the green. Girl of my dream. I'ma call you tonight. Woo, woo. Have I been to the movies lately? Yep, last night. All right, this time I get some sleep. So I'm gonna get out of here. It's been fun. We're gonna do this probably later on today. Deuces.